all graduated together. You know what I mean? So I graduated with Fav. I graduated with Jeff. So we really all go, 2012, class of 2012. We really do all go way back, you know, and I love that. I love to see what each and everybody's doing, you know.
Man, me and Fav used to share clothes. We would share sneakers and shirts, and we'd trade off every week. Like, okay, bro, I got 5 shirts. You got and trade clothes, bro.
Yeah, that's real. Bro. Yeah,
that's how far back we go.
Yeah, that's way back, bro. Like those were the good days, man. Like we just living, bro.
Yeah, we were just kids, man. And then now it's just crazy how life just recircles into where we're at now. It's good to see both you fellas here and we're doing good shit together, man. So
most definitely. And
I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. So, you know, my bad, guys. My dogs, they're powerful as fuck for some reason. Hey, y'all go outside. Hurry up. You might put them outside, bro. Hold up. Pause real quick, y'all.
Hey, yo. Who is
Come on, let's go outside. I was fucking ruining this shit. Come on, let's go.
Bro, I expected a big old Rottweiler or something to come
out. I was getting raided.
What's up, my people? It's Favian Navarro with our 5th episode, if I'm not mistaken. If I got it wrong, call me out on the comments. If not, then all of you owe me $10. But we're on our 5th episode, and today's a little bit different. But today we're actually having our co-host today. So y'all probably remember him, man. He was one of our very first episodes. You know, we kind of got deep on there. It's one of the first episodes that did hit. He had a lot of great things to say. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people were tuned in. They wanted to hear more. So, you know, we had to bring him on as a co-host, man. But today we have Ricky Aranda for the co-host, man.
Yes, sir. What's up, my people? How y'all doing, man? Here to hear my boy Fav and here to get this done, man, and just tap into to other people with different stories and that we recognize and that we want to hear, you know, that inspire people. So that's what I'm here with my boy Fav, and I appreciate you for bringing me on, bro, and just really recognizing me and trusting me for this. So I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, sure. No doubt, bro. It was all love from the get-go. It was all love. First episode, you know, we communicated very well. It was a hit. And, you know, I see a lot more bigger visions and bigger doors opening up, man. So this is, of course, you know, our first joint project. And, of course, it's something I was really looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I appreciate you, bro. And you know, I love what we're doing here. We're going to get it cracking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So with Ricky being the co-host, man, our special guest that we have today, we and Ricky talked about Fav's spot just being real, raw, genuine as hell, because that's what the world needs.
Right.
And we love a comeback story. You know what I mean? And we just love somebody just handling business. You know, we're faced with challenges. The challenges could get the best of us sometimes. But whenever you out of that challenge, you pass that challenge and you make something happen, that's what we're here for today, man. So we have our guest, Jeffrey Dossie, man. How you doing today, bro?
Doing good, man. I appreciate you guys having me on. It's been a long time since I've seen this guy over here.
I know. Yeah, it has, man.
But yeah, we grew up together, bro. It's good to see, like you said, to inspire people, and doing positive things is what it's all about now.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad y'all invited me on this y'all's joint venture right here.
Hey, raw and uncut, baby. That's what we're about.
We're not cutting that out, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's actually dope as hell, man. You know what I mean? We're linking back up. You know, me and Jeff were close as hell growing up. So, you know, we're linking back up now. You know, hopefully we can make some good shit happen now. You know, and of course, you know, I knew Ricky from back in the day as well from school. So shit, now we're building, bro. Like how you said, you know, we're out here just building now, and we're gonna get some story out of Jeff.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
So, I mean, do you wanna?
Yeah. So I'm gonna tap in on Jeff. Like, bro, I just wanna just kind of give us your background, bro. Like, born and raised, your siblings. Like, we want to know who you are in this pod, so that way these people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So give us where you're born and raised. You know, your family. I know you and your brothers are tight, so just give us that. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, I was born and raised. I mean, I was born here We moved around a lot when I was a kid. Got 2 brothers, Josh, Jordan, everybody knows, you know.
Yeah.
And like you said, we were tight, single mother, all that good stuff, typical, you know what I'm saying? And then we moved back over here about 5th grade, when I was in about 5th grade, and we've been here ever since.
Yeah. Okay. And then just tapping in on that, like, so you said you had a single mother, right? So what was the difference in like, as far as you were raised, what was the difference in that? And like, how did that change? Like, how did that make you the man you are supposed to be? You know what I mean? Like the man you are today.
Yeah, well, at the time, it's hard to see that, but whenever you get older and you have kids of your own, then you kind of see like, dang, this role I'm playing for them, if I had that back then, you know what I mean? Maybe things would be different. Or I didn't learn this until this age, till I was a grown man, because my dad was in prison the whole time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And a single mom, she's at work. So kids you're in daycare till 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
See your mom for an hour or 2, time for bed, do it again the next day.
Right.
So there's really no, how do I say it?
There's no breaks.
Life's just going. So there's not a whole lot of time for intimacy like that to really teach kids what they need to learn to be. And I'm not making excuses or anything. I'm just telling you like it is.
Right.
That's like the truth behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love that, man. And I think that taps in though, because like that makes you the man who you are today, right? So that makes you really solid. Like,
yeah, it molds you whether you like it or not, whether you take it and play victim about it or grow from it. It's a part of who you are regardless.
Right. And one thing I want to point out too is like your brothers are solid men too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I want to shout your brothers out because they are solid men.
Yeah, both of them, man, they work, take care of their kids. One thing about me is if you're around me, you have to be a good father.
Absolutely.
For me to respect you as a man, you have to be a good father.
Right.
Because if you're not taking care of your own kids, how can I trust you to?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's that deep for me.
Yeah.
That's very deep.
Because it's easier than everybody makes it seem. Just be there. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's very deep, bro. That's actually very beautiful. So based on that story and other strong fathers, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people who can actually, damn right. You know what I mean?
And coming from a single mother, you know, that's not very easy. You know what I mean? Because like they see their mother struggle, right? You see your mother struggle a lot, right? But she took care of you. And then as the oldest brother, correct?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
As the oldest brother, you had to be the man of the household, right?
Yeah.
So there's a different weight on your shoulder, right? There's a different chip on your shoulder as far as like you have to lead the way, correct?
In a way, yeah. I wouldn't put it to where I was a man because me and my brothers are all a year apart. So it's like we didn't have anything to go off of, really. I didn't have anything to go off of. So I didn't have like an older brother or a father figure to be like, hey, this is what you do whenever women are around, or whenever you're about to go to junior high, this is what you need to expect. I mean, mothers naturally, they're nurturers. They're not gonna give you a cut. You know what I mean? This is how it's gonna be. You need to man up. You need to do this. You need to do that.
So like a male guidance in a way.
Yeah,
like
male guidance. Like, so I was just on the fly about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then my little brothers are seeing me, whether I go about it the wrong way or the right way, and they developed off of that. We didn't really have a set standard. You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, you led the way.
Yep.
And whether you knew it or not,
in a
you
nutshell,
did lead the way.
Yeah, in a nutshell, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you led the way for your brothers.
It's like a natural thing.
Absolutely.
And not only that, I'm the oldest grandson too. So it's like all of us were going through the same thing at the same
That's
time.
big, yeah. That's real big. So today, when we talked about a comeback story. There was a time in your life where you did have to face a big challenge, right?
Yep.
And you went away for a while, correct?
Yep. I did 5 years in the state of Texas for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I was 17 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So in Texas, you're technically an adult. Mm-hmm. And I had just turned 17, like maybe 32 days before that. Like,
damn.
And you know, everything played out the way it played out. And I mean, I'm not going to say it just happened because I was leading a bad life already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Addicted to drugs, partying, doing all the BS you do as a kid, you know?
Right.
And it just caught up with me to where I put myself in such a deep hole. There's no way out. You just this is just something you have to swallow, and you got to do it.
You gotta face that shit no matter what.
Yep. So what happened was that happened when I was 17. Got in a little fight, it's a little scuffle. Stabbed a guy, and they gave me probation, and I still didn't learn, bro. I still did not learn. It was like just a slap on the wrist for me. Like,
right.
Okay, I did that. I'm out. Life just keeps going. I report once in a while.
Wow,
it doesn't stop. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it started off on probation.
Yep.
And then you made another decision that kind of led to the prison time. Okay.
Yep. I was just that stubborn to where, in a way, I guess you could say I felt like I couldn't be touched. Like it is what it is.
You felt invincible. Especially when you're that young.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I understand, like, you're that young, and that's not the first crazy thing you did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You were
hey, and I was a senior at the time. Like I was going into my This happened in the beginning of August, and I was going into my senior year.
Right. Oh, that's insane, bro. Because like going into my senior year, I'm thinking of college.
Exactly.
I'm not thinking of prison, right?
Yeah.
I'm not thinking of, and you weren't either, right? It's just a bump in the road, correct?
Yeah, it was just a slap on the wrist. I missed a little bit of school and alt school, man. And what's crazy is school was so easy for me. Like I have. Y'all seen my post? I for real have honor roll sweater. Like I was on
the smart motherfucker.
And I know that whole spiel. It doesn't mean nothing now, apparently. But I mean, school was just so easy for me, bro. And then I just got tired of it and I fell off. But a long story short is what I'm saying is I got put back in school. I went to alt school, and man, I just flew. It's all self advancement. You just go through the courses at your own pace.
But even when you're that young, it's really hard to learn, right? It's very hard to learn because, like, you're so young and you don't get it. Because I know I was 17 years old at one point. You know what I mean? So once you do something crazy like that, it's like you don't take it as a learning lesson, right? You take it as this happens, this is life, and this is what's gonna happen, right? Like, I'm a man now, and that's hard to swallow, bro. Like, as far as like going to prison, doing a 5-year bid, right? So, and I want to tap into that, right? I want to tap into the prison thing, because just for the fact that it's I don't want to say it's a comeback story, because like your story's still going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like your first day in prison, how was that? Give me that. Give me all of it.
All right. Well, to clear it up, man, I was 17 when it happened, but I didn't go till I was 20.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm still a kid. I was still, you know what I mean? I hadn't learned nothing from the time I graduated till then.
Yeah.
But first day, man, it's literally unexplainable, because I'm 20 years old, one of the youngest guys around. Obviously, I'm not a real big dude.
Right.
You hear the stories, you hear the this and that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
it's scary. It's absolutely terrifying.
It's scary.
Right? It's terrifying.
My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
Well, I was just wanted to know, you know what I mean? How you explained it. Did you get tested a lot? But there's a lot of people that were trying to test you.
And I'll say yes, man. And for a clear answer, yes. People in there are, and it's really a culture shock, because the way Hobbs is, everybody here is for the most part cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just the way those guys are in there, it's like vultures, bro. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's not all bad, but when the you can be put in positions where it's like that.
Right.
So whenever you go to new dorms, to new prisons, to people don't know who you are, and they want to figure out who you are, what they can get from you, who you're riding with, who you're like it's a whole. You start over every time you jump. It's not just day one. Every time you go to another prison, nobody knows you. They go off base what you look like, what you got, how much stuff you got in your bag, how much food you got. Can they take it? Are you going to give it away? Can they hustle you? Can they, you know what I mean? It's every man for himself, literally.
Right. Damn. Okay. So whenever each part you felt like you did have to restart, did you end up meeting some cool people that you can?
Oh yeah, for sure. But to circle back to his question, day one is what. It was such a life-changing thing for me. Like, that was when I decided this is not what I want. Because not only am I in prison, but like the prison I went to, okay, when they ship you off, you're handcuffed to somebody like this.
Right.
And you're on a bus, plastic seats, whatever, and they jam-pack that bus with as many people as they can. There's no empty seats. Everybody's, you know what I mean, breathing on each other, and it's just, there's a toilet in the front of the bus. Like, two guys are sitting right here, and the toilet's right here at the front of the bus.
And you're 20 years old at the time.
And I'm 20 years old.
Yeah, with grown-ass men.
Grown-ass men.
Right.
And these people are stripping you naked every chance they get, bro.
Right.
Like, it's just, if out of everything, it's embarrassing, bro.
Absolutely.
To
it
be
makes
real.
you feel like an animal. Correct?
Exactly. At any time, they can be like, hey, what do you got? Nothing. Well, get out of them. I got to make sure. And you got to get naked right there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If you don't, they're going to drag you and do it anyway. So
yeah, it's
the easy way or the hard way.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, not only that, we get there, and in Texas, I don't know how New Mexico does it. I guess it's like a lice policy or something. But they shave your head, line you up. Everybody lines up. They shave all your head. And when I get there, this is in Abilene, Texas. The main water line for the town had busted. So we didn't even have water.
Damn.
So they cut everybody's hair and didn't let us shower. Threw a jumpsuit on us and sent us to the dorm. We get to the dorm, there's no water in there. Nobody's washing their hands. Nobody's flushing the toilets. You can't shower. I showered like 2.5 days later. I'm laying in my bed, my sheets. You only change your sheets once a week.
hair all over you.
So hair all over my bed, hair all over me, hair all over everything, bro.
Just very uncomfortable, and you're about to do a bid, right?
Yep. And not only, it's day one. This is day one.
Yeah.
You don't have nothing, no food. All they let you take is your Bible. The phone doesn't work. You can't use your phone for like 45 days when you first get there. You can't write no letters because you don't have money, so you can't even go to the store to buy paper and stamps.
Right.
You can't ask for it for nobody because then you owe this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's money in there, right?
Yeah, that's money. Stamp is money, paper's money, envelopes, everything is money.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you shower. I mean, when we did shower, it's timed. During the water situation, it's timed. 2 minutes, hot water. You can't control it. You're just trying to
with
yourself
another
down.
man watching you.
With the guards sitting right here watching you.
Yeah.
Literally timing you.
And I don't think people understand that. Like, that is different when you're getting watched by another person.
It's different saying
it dehumanizes you.
Yeah, but in the situation, it's
right. It dehumanizes weird. You because you're like, I don't have no privacy up in here, right? So,
I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But in the moment when it's you know what I mean?
Yeah, in the moment, like, you have to do what you have to do. You don't sit back and think about what that shit is until, like, today. Like, you talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And that is absolutely insane because for me, I've never been to prison. I've never been to jail. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, it's but I've worked in a prison. So I worked as a guard at the prison here.
Here in Lovington?
Here in Hobbs.
Oh, in Hobbs. Okay.
Yeah, I worked at a guard here. And my experience there, just as a guard, it was different, right? Like, and like, you're part-time prisoners, what they call you when you work there. You know what I mean? So being on that, you're a full-time prisoner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just, man, I can't really explain how, like, I would feel for you because I can't put myself in them shoes, right? and like going through that shit, I know it's a mental fight, right?
Yeah.
With yourself, but you don't even know it at the time though, right? So you don't.
Yeah, you don't. It's kind of like, man, you just gotta figure it out.
Right.
Until you figure it out, you know.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to figure it out?
Man, it's kind of hard to say that you even figure it out, because there's days where everything is cool, everything is calm, and then two people get into it over the TV channel. Man, dudes in there, they watch soap operas every day on time. The channel needs to be on a soap opera.
Crazy.
And dudes will literally fight over watching this soap opera, bro. Yeah. I swear to God.
They need their novellas, bro. That's crazy. Okay.
It's crazy. Like, and yeah, dude, like I said, it'll be a calm day, and you don't know how people feel in there. Some people could be fighting with their old lady. Some people could be, grandma just died. Some people may be starving because there's no money on their books. So everybody's, in a sense, most people are on eggshells, so they're ready to flip over, you know what I mean?
Right. And one thing I want to tap into, so when I worked there, is I understand the holidays are the hardest part.
Yep. Holidays are the hardest.
They say, so when I worked there, they were like, most suicides in prison happen during the holidays, right? They happen during holiday time. How did you get through, because you did 5.
Yeah.
Every holiday, what did you do, or how did you get through every holiday mentally? Because that's a mental game. So how did you get through that, and what did you think of? Because I know you have kids.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
At the time, I only had one, but yeah.
So how did you get through the holidays? What made that easier? Because that is the hardest part, as being locked up.
Man, before I even get on that question, a shout out to my mom, bro. Without my mom, that I couldn't even imagine, bro. She was there for me like no other. Like, the holidays come around, she makes sure to take my son to go see me. Man, she works 2 jobs. She'll still drive 3 hours to, take my son to go visit me, send me pictures. She would even buy him gifts and put my name on it just so he had something to open.
That's real. Hey, mamas do not fold.
And she would tell me ahead of time. That way, when I call, hey, I bought this for him. So when you talk to him, ask him about it.
Yeah.
And he would jump on the phone. Oh, Dad, thank you for this, and that.
Shout out your mama,
I was
bro.
happy, and she would pay attention to what he wanted, what he was into. You know what I mean? She didn't just let his mom take care of him. She stayed involved in his life, bro.
She made sure Dad was.
You know what? And I don't think moms get enough for that, because my mom is a real one. I know your mom is a real one.
Yeah, hold it.
Yeah, Becca's a real one.
They hold it down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So shout out to your mom, bro. And that's real that you brought that up.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, because most moms, they do that for their boys, or for anybody that they love. You know what I'm saying? Like, moms go above and beyond. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's real, bro. That your mom, she recognized everything.
Yep. She was probably taking it as hard, if not harder, than I was, bro. Like,
right.
It crushed.
You're her baby, man.
It crushed her.
At the end of the day, your mom loves you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Your mom loves Fav's mom loves him. So that nobody wants to see that.
Yep.
But they'll go hard behind that.
Yep.
And that is something that needs to be recognized. And that's for like anybody that's locked up, right? Because I guarantee behind everybody that's locked up, there's a mom behind them that takes care of them.
If they're lucky, man. If they're lucky. There's a lot of people who don't have nobody.
Yeah. And you know what, bro? And I can speak for that, because when I worked in the prison, and like I said, I worked on the opposite end, right? I was a CO, right? So I worked on the opposite end. But like, there was a lot of people in there who had absolutely nothing. Like, bro. When it came time to what is it when you get your food? Commissary. There was people who would never get commissary.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that was because they had no people. There was people who never made phone calls every day.
Yep.
And I noticed that shit. And that shit is deep, bro, because it's like, what do you have to live for? You know what I mean? That shit's tough,
and
bro.
It plays a big part, because whenever you mess up in there, as a part of your consequences, they'll take away your visits, they'll take away your phone calls, they'll take away your commissary, they'll take away your rec time. So people who don't have nothing to lose, I mean, what are you gonna do? Take my commissary? I don't make commissary anyway. You're gonna turn my phone off? Nobody's on my phone anyways. You know what I mean?
Damn. So
Crash
it's
outs.
like
That's
crash
where they
out.
develop crash outs,
just
right?
doing shit. Damn, bro.
And that's a scary situation, but that's what happens with people, man. So I think that is a good thing to bring up because we're all blessed with family, right? And that's one thing that this pod is gonna grow on. Is we're grateful for whatever we have, and it's family, and just for your situation alone. Like, that's amazing that your mom was there, bro.
Yep.
Don't people have that shit? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to your moms, bro.
Shout out to my mom, man. I could have set the world on fire and she would cuss anybody out that
Why
that
did he
tried.
set the my
what I
mom's
mean?
the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah, bro.
My mom's the same way. She's like, if he did this, who made him do that?
Yeah.
Where's the source at? Yeah, real shit, bro.
I want to tap into this, bro. What is the scariest thing that you've seen behind closed door, being locked up? What is the scariest thing? Because you're a human, bro, and I know you're a tough guy, and I know, like, we're men, right? We're solid, but there's scary shit. There is scary shit. What is the scariest shit that you ever seen?
The scariest shit, dude, man, it was a TV situation. That TV in there is like,
It's life.
bro, they'll have it sectioned. Blacks only watch this TV. Mexicans only watch this TV. White guys, y'all just gotta ask and decide where. Like, it's fucked up like that.
Yeah.
They will have race wars over the TV, over table,
Right.
whatever.
White guys didn't have a chance then, right?
Hey,
That's what I got.
man.
White guys read a book.
White guys going through
Chandler,
it, bro.
dog.
Hey, I'm not gonna say all prisons are. I'm not trying. I know there's gonna be people. Oh, where this unit I was at, it wasn't like that. Da, 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 da. But the places I was at, it was rough for them guys. But yeah, anyways, behind the TV situation, man, it was at the last prison I was at. These dudes get into it, and then they call count time. I mean, you're a guard, you know, every so often
Every hour.
they make everybody get in
Every
their
12
cell or
hours.
stand against the wall so they can count everybody. So anyways, they get into it, and luckily, however you want to put it, but the guards comes in, and so they stop, like, oh shit, let's, you know what I mean? Let's kill this shit, squash this shit, and when we come out, it's up.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I guess one guy didn't take it that serious, and the other guy did. So the other guy went in there. I don't know if he already had it, whatever, but they give you razors. In actual prison, you get to keep your razors. You can stack up as many razors as you want. That's kind of crazy, but
That's wild.
it is what it
Dangerous
is.
as fuck.
So anyways,
hygiene shit.
yeah, hygiene, because they want you to shave. You got to be clean shaven. Okay,
Right.
you want me to shave? We need razors.
Right.
Anyways, they let you have your razors. This dude comes out with a razor, like tied up to the handle, like a knife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as soon as he saw old boy, he wasn't paying attention.
Cut.
Cut him.
That's insane,
Quick.
bro. And you know what? Nothing prepares you for that shit.
What?
And I didn't see him actually do it, but I mean, he's standing there with the thing. Dude's running around, fucking bleeding all over the place.
Right.
So was the cut a deadly situation? Like,
He ended up all right. He didn't die.
Okay.
So, no, he didn't. You know what I mean?
Right,
It was just a
right.
blade, so it didn't. It just sliced him up. It wasn't like, you know what I mean, any lethal blows to his insides.
The
or nothing
arteries.
like
But I think
No,
that
no.
shit puts shit into perspective as like where you're at,
Yep.
right? That shit right there is and it scares you to a sense because, like I said, we're men, but we get terrified on situations, right? That shit was scare you to a sense, like, yo, this is a real life deal.
I guess that's what it was. The probably the scariest thing is the riots, bro. The riots.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about that
That's
shit.
the
yeah.
that if you want to be like that situation. Well, I guess that was an extreme situation. It wasn't
Right.
the scariest is when shit just, you know what I mean? Everybody, there's just tension. You wake up, you come out, there's tension, like something's
You're just
something's
yeah.
gonna go down. And this is where I learned that you can't really, there's no friends in there, bro.
Absolutely.
Okay, like I told you, the blacks, everybody's separated by race.
Right.
But at the same time, on a day-to-day, you'll see black dudes sitting at the table with white guys playing board games, rolling dice, playing dominoes, chilling, right? So there was this dude, his name was, everybody has a nickname in there. His name was Lightning. That's all I know. His name was Lightning. And he was cool, bro. A white guy. He had these homemade board games he would make. There's a couple black dudes that would sit there and they'd play all day. Every day I would go to work, I'd see them at the table. When I come back from work, they're still at the table.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Lightning and this other black guy get into it. So they go in the cell and handle that. There's a black dude at the door and a white dude at the door keeping watch, because there's prison rules. If someone's on the ground, you don't stomp them out, like little shit like that. So they're watching their guy to make sure they don't get fucked over in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, things go sideways. The two guys at the door start shoving each other back and forth, and shit just gets crazy. People start, you know what I mean, swinging off on each other. Then it dies, and it's like, it's real political in there.
Right.
Hold on, let's organize this shit real quick.
Yeah.
You fucked up. And they're talking to the white guy. There was only maybe 6-7 white guys in a dorm with like 60 people.
Right.
So they're telling them like, all right, y'all are gonna handle this dude, or we're gonna handle this dude, or we're gonna do a one-on-one, whatever. And they're like, all right, we'll do a one-on-one. So that Lightning guy that does the board games and shit, he's got to do a one-on-one with somebody. And man, the same people he sat at that table with were the first dudes raising their hand. I want to go in the cell with him. I want to whoop his ass. I want to fuck him up.
They're just playing games with each other.
And they're for months, years, bro. Like, and they're the first. It was fucked up because they were the first people itching to go in the cell with that dude and fuck him up.
That's fucking.
And he wasn't. Yeah. This white guy wasn't. He was.
He wasn't a bad guy.
Didn't work out. Didn't do. He wasn't. You know what I mean? You can tell he wasn't. He was gang affiliated, so he would get down if he needed to. Yeah. But he wasn't. You can tell he wasn't an aggressive person like that.
Right.
And these dudes, so they knew. What I'm saying is, they knew it was going to be an easy win, and they were going to get to shine on this dude.
Stripe.
And they want to be the first. Them motherfuckers he was sitting with were the first ones to try to jump on that shit.
That's insane, bro. So that just goes back to like, would you peep shit like that when you're in there? How can I fucking trust anybody?
You can't trust nobody.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly. And I've had people like my brother who passed away. He was locked up too, and he told me the same type of shit, right? Where it's just very political. And I peeped it when I worked there. It's very political.
Yeah.
But it's like this person could be your friend one day, but this at the end of the day, and I don't mean this in any disrespect, but everybody in here is a fucking con.
Yeah.
Right.
At the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying? And you know that, and no disrespect towards, like, I don't want to say that in any disrespectful way, but everybody in here is a con, so they know how to look out for them fucking selves before they look out for you.
Yep. And you can have good and bad guys, but that's what blurs the line, is we're all in prison. So are you really a good guy? You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
And
you're here, dog.
It just comes with it. They could be some guy that's the only thing he did was like rob Walmart or something, and he's been in church. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I still can't. You still keep your. You know what I mean?
And that goes back to just one mistake, like one. I mean, for your situation as well, because you're not a bad guy, brother. You know what I mean? You're a good dude, but one mistake off of emotion can fuck up your life, right? And and I know you can tap in on that, because one mistake can alter everything that you have going for you. And don't get me wrong, like, you have good shit going for you now, but if you had them 5 years back, do you think your life would be different?
That's
or you needed them 5 years.
That's what I was gonna say. It goes both ways,
right?
Because who's to say that I would have changed? I would be here right now,
right? Who's
to say that I wouldn't have stayed on that road? You know what I mean? Because, man, I don't know if y'all are big on. I mean, I see you got the chain or whatever, but God is a big part, bro.
Absolutely, I'm with you, brother.
Once you realize that. It changes things for you.
Yeah.
Because that's where I figured it out. I mean, I would go to church here when I was out, but when you're locked up and you're really, really searching for yourself, you dig in the Bible like you never have. Like, okay, everybody knows the story. Jesus fed so many people by breaking the bread, or Noah built the ark, all the Sunday school story. Everybody knows that.
Right.
But when you dig in there and find the wisdom in it, and find
Like what it's actually saying.
what it's saying, and figure out, like, okay, you read it one day and it's saying this, okay, man, that hits me. Then you read it a month from now and it hits you in a different. It's just
Deep.
You realize it's real, bro.
Real shit.
Yeah, you're not, and I think that you say that is like, because when you do prison time, right, you're secluded, and it's not up to you, right? That's not your choice that you're secluded. Because like as far as mine, I've never been to prison, and like I changed my life, like just being different and secluding myself. But once you seclude yourself and you realize that you have God and you're not alone, it's a big difference.
Yep.
Right?
One in my theory about God is, bro, if you're running from him, he's gonna put little bumps in your road to make you be like, hey, maybe this isn't right. And they're gonna get worse and worse and worse until you, like I told you, I was on probation. That was a little bump. It was probably a lesson I should have learned then.
Right.
But it took a bigger bump for me to be like, fuck this. Like, I need to do something different.
Right.
And everybody's tolerances are, like my little brother, for example, he changed his life based off of my mistakes. He didn't have to go to prison. He didn't have to lose everything. He didn't have to hit rock bottom. Just him seeing how me and my other brother were messing up made him change. Everybody has a different pain tolerance that's going to make them wake up. Is what I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right with that. Yeah.
That's deep. That's very deep.
And as to tie it into the grind and grow, bro, once you're in a situation like that where you have nobody, they throw you in a box, it's just you, can't talk to your family, can't talk to your kids, you're on, when they lock you down, you're in your cell for 2 weeks. Nothing, no TV, nothing, 2 weeks. And once you're in a situation like that, and then you come home and you're at work and you're like, oh, it's raining, or oh, it's cold. Everybody else is like, man, fuck this, I don't want to do this shit, fuck this job. Like, man, this ain't shit. I fuck, you know what I mean? Tomorrow's coming. Shit's gonna be all right. Tomorrow's coming.
Yeah.
Everything else, it shrinks all the other problems. Like, shit could be way worse, bro. Like this.
So it changed a lot of your perspective.
It changed my perspective, exactly. Because now I realize 5 years is a long time, right? But it had an end to it.
Right.
Everything has an end. Okay, this day's messed up. I'm at work. It's cold. I'm tired. Whatever. I haven't slept in so long. It's gonna end, bro. It's gonna be all right. Like it's not the end of the world. It's not that's my dad's. I could call my dad, and my whole world is fucking okay. My dad did time in prison. He got out when I was about 15. Turned his whole life around. Would try to teach me the things that I'm barely learning now.
Right.
Yeah.
But it took me to fall on my face to realize that. But that's his big thing, and I would wonder, like, bro, what are you talking about? All this shit's going on. You're gonna tell me, fuck it, kid, it's not the end of the world. Like, are you? I'm gonna call my mom. My mom's gonna, you know what I mean? She's gonna at least talk to me about it and let me vent to her. My dad is just, and I always wonder.
It's hardcore. It's tough love with your pop. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It tying into the prison time. Like, I also want to know. Like, I asked about your first day. How was your last day? What was your mentality at? Because you did 5 years. You figured yourself out, because I know when you're in there, you probably read some books and you sat with yourself a lot, and you really figure yourself out, right? You have no choice but to figure yourself out.
Yep.
So what was the last day like? And like from the first to the last, what like did you grow as a human, and in what way did you notice? You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna sound crazy, but my last day was probably scarier than my first day.
No shit.
Really?
It was probably scarier, more nervous, bro, my emotions were just.
Why was it more for what's to come on the outside, or you just felt like something was gonna happen on the inside?
No, it was more about me. I wasn't gonna let nobody, you know what I mean, mess that up. But it was coming home.
Right.
Now, okay, I went in at 20. I'm damn near 26 coming out. It's like, I'm not a kid anymore. And naturally, I was raised to respect your elders, So when I first went in, older, I'm like you said, I'm with grown men. Not that I was intimidated, but I felt like I'm a kid. You know what I mean? I need to just chill, whatever. But real quick, within the first 6 months, I realized, you know what? Fuck these dudes. They're a man just like me. They got a number just like me. If this dude walks in my way,
it is what it is.
Fuck him. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So now I've grown as not just bad like that, where I'm quick to jump off on people. I also learned. I went through a business program and all kinds of positive stuff towards the end of my sentence.
Right.
To where now I'm learning how to speak, how to shake a man's hand properly, how to look motherfuckers in their eye when you talk to them, like
right.
really mean what you. There's a lot of positive that comes with that too. Mm-hmm. Stuff that I didn't learn when I was a kid because I didn't have anybody to teach me that. My dad came home from prison, but he was in the oil field. He was always gone. He would throw stuff like that in there, but I wouldn't take it serious because I was already stuck in my ways at the time.
Right.
So now I'm coming home this new person and I don't know. Then you start questioning yourself and you're like, and a part of me was like, I don't know if I'm ready to go home. I didn't learn enough of this. I didn't learn enough of that. I wish I would have studied more on this, studied more on that. What am I going to do? Are my plans am I really who I think I am? Right. You know what I mean? Right. Because in a way, I forgot that old dude that would sag his pants and talk crazy and get into all this BS. You know what I mean?
Right.
I couldn't even wrap my mind around that mentality anymore.
Yeah.
And the scariest thing for me was probably not even knowing who I was and thinking this whole 5 years I found myself. Mm-hmm. Now it's time to go out. Am I really this person? Or am I going to mess it up as soon as I get around certain people or drugs in front of me or someone disrespects me? Am I really going to do all the things I've been teaching myself to do?
Right.
So you like how to
you start questioning everything.
Yeah. So it's like the transition to actual society. Because when you live with your world and you dealt with for those past 5 years, and then now it's like, damn,
it's real.
Like, this is some real shit.
Again, it's real. Just like when you first go in, hey, this is real. You're here, and now you're coming home. Hey, it's real. You're here.
Fuck.
But in two different.
And positions. You know what? I'm glad you speak on that because there's a lot of people who've gone to prison. They come out, and they feel the same exact way that you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So and I know they can tap into this, and it's just like you question yourself, but you know who you are, but you question yourself, right?
Yeah.
But you come into the world and you're ready to rock, and but you got shit done, and that's one thing I want to give you praise for. You got shit done, right? And another thing I want to tap into is like you immediately started working drilling rigs, right?
Yep.
Right after prison.
Right after prison, I came home. I had a few weeks, or actually about a week or maybe 2 weeks. I mean, I went to my dad's, and like I told y'all, my dad's tough love. So it was like, all right, kid, you're here. I need this done. I need that done. I need that done, because he has some land and shit. You know what I mean? Right. Hey, I need this mowed back there. I need the chickens fed. I need this. And I'm all for it. I'm not like, man, fuck this. I'm just happy. I'm trying to contribute to the house. I don't have nothing. I'm not working. I can't give him money for the fucking groceries I'm eating. His old lady's in there cooking for me. I'm getting breakfast. Like, luckily I was blessed with that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I was grateful for it to where, okay, I'm happy to get up at sunrise. What do you need done? Give me a list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm ready to work. But yeah, to answer your question, I went right into to the drilling rigs, running casing.
Okay. And for people who do not know, you know what I mean? Like, people who do not know, that is real fucking work.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that is real. And I just want to I want to give you your respect for that, because that is real fucking work. Like, I work in the oil field. I'll never run casing, dog. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I know that is real. That's a real job. That's a real grind. So and you know what, bro? Like, straight up, and I understand coming out too. And I want to tap it on this. Coming out too, you're a felon, bro. Your options are limited, correct? Your options are very limited. Like, I mean, as far as like, it depends on who you want to work for. As far as the oil field, you know, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of, man, that's one of my pet peeves is when people make excuses. I mean, I know there's some things that are real problems, and then there's some things that are just excuses. Because you can get out there and you can be like, oh, I'm institutionalized, or oh, I feel weird being around people, or oh, I feel I'm not ready, or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Man,
Yeah.
my aunt went to go visit me at my dad's house, like my first week out. She picked me up, bro. I had to make her pull over because I was freaking the fuck out. And I try to fight this shit. Like
Panic attack.
Panic attack. I told her, hey, you need to pull over. I started kicking my shoes off. I needed to take my, I was freaking. And my little cousin's in the back seat. My son's there. I'm trying to fight the shit. And I can't. I'm sweating, bro. Like, out of nowhere. We were just on our way to like Panda Express or something. Just in the car chilling. And she keeps looking at me. And I'm like, fuck, she notices I'm tripping.
And it makes it worse.
Like, are you okay? And I'm like, just pull over, please. Are you okay? And I try not, I'm not a complainer, bro. I try to just fight through shit.
Right.
But yeah, you're a felon, you're in a institutional. But man, if you're ready for the opportunity when it hits, nothing can, just be prepared, bro.
Yeah.
I went into that casing place. I was born here, so my birth certificate's in New Mexico. So when I got out from Texas, all I had was my prison ID.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to go somewhere and they needed to know who I was, that's all I had.
Right.
I went up to this place with my prison ID and they took it, bro.
And
that lady at the window was just so cool. I don't even remember her name, poor lady, but she was just so cool. Like, this is all you have? Like, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, well, it's technically state issued, so it's an identification. We'll take it. And they called me the same day. Hey, go take a drug test, bro. We're gonna send you on a job tonight.
Damn.
I mean, it's not that easy for everybody. I'm not trying to downplay nobody's struggles or nothing like that, but
and I want to give you this grace, bro, because like I said, I work in the oil field. So casing, like what Jeff does, it's different. You're 24,
I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I don't do that.
What you used to do, right? But
okay.
but that immediately you got into a grind, right?
Yeah.
And that's respect. But that's 24/7 on call, right?
On call.
Like you could get home and they'll call your ass right back out to a grind, and it's a straight grind. You know what I mean? You're pulling pipe and shit, right?
Yep. And the hardest part about it was I was getting my son on the weekends. So sometimes he'd come with me, and man, he'd see my phone ring, and the look on his face would fuck me up.
His energy.
He's hoping it's not my boss,
Yeah.
because he knows if my boss calls, I gotta go.
Right.
I only have him Friday to Sunday. Sometimes those jobs take 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I get back, I'm tired. I don't want to sleep because I have my son. I'm trying to spend time with him.
Yeah.
And out of the 3 days I had him, I slept and spent like a few hours with him, bro. Like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
I might as well be in prison at that point. Like, I seen him more in the visitation room than I am right now.
Yeah.
It was a messed up, but I had to do it, bro.
Right. And
I couldn't quit my job. Oil was COVID. Man, I got out when COVID hit.
Okay.
So the oil field's down, everything's fucked up. Like, I could not quit. I had to keep going to work. I had to keep that job because nothing else was available.
So so you got out to a bigger change with COVID, because everybody went through change. So I can only imagine how you felt about it.
That Monday I got out, the following week they stopped letting prisoners out due to COVID.
Bro.
Damn.
God damn.
Bro,
hey, God good, bro.
It's
God
good. God is good, bro.
That's good, bro.
That's crazy.
Literally, bro. Like, the next week they would not let anybody
But
out.
I want to give you your
blessing,
flowers, bro, because you jumped straight into a grind.
Yep.
You know, and that's tough. And that's one thing I want to speak on too, is like, as being like, when I was working in the prison, you know, as a CO, I understand why men get institutionalized, because you get a free bed, you get three, right? You get 3 free meals.
2 on the weekends, 3 on the.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to do nothing for those. So when you jump out into society, you have to work for that, right? So I understand why they get institutionalized. So I want to give you your ups on that. Like, I respect what you do, bro. And I respect, that's why I vouch for you to get on this pod, because like, what you do is not easy, bro. And your mentality is different. You could have crashed out. You could have broke. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't. You know what I mean? And I want to give you all that love and all that praise, bro, because that's real.
That's a lot of love, bro. What I do want to ask on this part too is that, like, okay, so you being in there for 5 years like that, you built a mindset, you built habits, you built a certain way of how you're handling things. what were the hardest habits or mindsets from the prison life that you had to break once you got out? Because I know you said you were on that car ride. You know, you started just kind of freaking out a little bit. You know, your body was feeling it, everything like that. What were some habits that, like, man, you know what? I don't need to think like that no more, or you know, I don't need to do that anymore.
I would say being around people, you know what I mean, being close to people you don't know, being and probably the biggest thing for me is questioning people's intentions. And that's still something in me today that when someone does something for me, it's hard for me to just I try not to take nothing from people because I feel like I owe them. It's hard for me to generally accept compliments, gifts, just anything from people because I automatically want to know, okay, what does they want from me?
What's the catch?
How are they benefiting from being my friend, or why is he doing me this favor?
What do you need from me?
Because you know how some people can be, hey, remember that one time I did that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it works. So it's like,
yeah.
So right now, I mean, I can't say I have everyday friends like that.
No, yeah.
To this day, it's just not. I don't know.
And I think it just comes with the trust thing, right? Because like I live by this saying, and it's like people learn you to hurt you. You know what I mean? So a lot of people will learn you, and they will know how to hurt you, but it's also up to you to who you let inside and like who you allow to have access to your emotions and shit like that. You know? So
yeah, y'all are I would consider y'all my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But to be real, we don't hang out every day.
No,
we ain't calling each other every day, messaging each other every day, picking each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can still be cool with y'all. You need something, I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as day to day friends, I just don't do that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And I understand that, bro, because I've had day one friends and they're not here no more, you know? So that shit is that's real, man. And like I started tapping in with Fav. That's one of my good friends now, you know, because of his mindset and your mindset, bro. I think it all just depends on like you tap into people with their mindsets, right?
And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's wrong to have day to day friends. It's wrong because there are people who really have your back like a brother, bro. And it's okay to have those relationships. That's what you need. Life is about networking and having people in your circle that support what you're doing and push you to do. You know what I mean? And that's what's hard for me because I catch myself sometimes where I need to talk to somebody or I'm going through some shit that I can't handle, and there's nobody in my phone. I don't want to put no weight on my mom's shoulders. Right. I don't want to put you know what I'm saying? I don't want her worried about me and my mental state or however moms worry.
Yeah.
So it's good to have that. Just like working out. If you go work out by yourself, when you're hitting that bench, okay, all right, this next one's rough. I'm going to go ahead and rack it. But if you got somebody spotting you who's like, get that shit. Fuck it, you got another one. Yeah. You got another one. Do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You need that in your life to really, and I'm just starting to wrap around to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's, I'm glad you brought that up because that's one thing I want to tap on with you, bro, is the fitness shit, right? So you're very fit. Like you take care of your body. You know what I mean? And I've noticed that like you take care of your body. You're well-dressed man. So as far as fitness, did you develop that in prison or was it before?
It was before, bro. I remember being in weightlifting with the, you know what I mean, with the homies and stuff, and they're like, bro, what the hell, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to go all out, and they're just trying to make it through PE or weightlifting class.
Hey, I've heard about.
I remember too.
But like I said, we all went to school. I know this guy was a dog, right?
Right,
I know Jeff was a dog. Like he was unterrified of anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was before. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something, man, that I just can't see myself just letting myself go like that. Like why not be the best you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Why not?
Yeah.
Real shit. That's deep.
And so when you went and did time, that continued, right? You worked out in prison, and I'm sure
bro.
you worked out with cats in there because There's a beast in there.
bro. That was my
That was your getaway.
getaway, bro.
Yeah.
I would read books and stuff like that, but once you read all the self-help and figure stuff out, then it's like, now what? You can only read so many self-help books, and then you pick up another one in a couple months just to kind of put your mind in a different, you know what I mean?
Right.
But as far as the self-help books, you can only get, you know what I mean? You can't read them for years every day because it's going to be basically the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel,
and
like
I'm not
you
big
get
on
it.
stories and fictional stuff like that. So
Yeah.
working out was my thing. And man, these prisons had Ironman competitions too. And I'm a competitive person, bro. Like,
Yeah. Dog, real dog.
no matter what it is, I don't care if it's, I don't know, bro. Wiring that damn light. Like, I want to be the
I'm gonna do it
fastest. I'm gonna
faster.
be the that's
How
me.
many Mexicans does it take to wire a light up? No, but I get it, bro. That's dope. That's
And it's
dope.
just, I don't know. It's just something I've just enjoyed doing.
Okay, so as far as when you do that, like the fitness shit, right? Does that alter your mentality any? Like, so do you take away anything from when you do fitness shit, right? And you take care of your body? How does that bleed out into whatever you do now? You know what I mean? And we'll tap into that. What you do now.
I mean, obviously it builds confidence in a person.
Uh-huh.
And as a man, you need to be able, you're a protector and provider,
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
Those are the main, especially if you're a family man.
Right.
Even if you're single, you need, okay, you're out with your old lady.
Right.
Something happens, you need to be able to protect
Protect.
and provide for her.
A1.
And there's a difference between, oh man, I'm peaceful, but you're not capable of anything. So how are you peaceful?
Yeah, I feel that.
If you're capable of fucking some shit up,
Yeah,
then you can say, I'm chilling, bro. I'm peaceful.
right.
But if you don't have the potential to be dangerous, you're not really peaceful. You're just,
Man,
That's-
you hit
that's
that shit
deep.
on the
You're-
head.
you know what I'm
There has
saying?
to be a balance, bro.
there has to be a
Yeah.
balance. There
Yeah.
has to be.
That's deep.
You hit that shit on the head, bro.
I mean, it's
That
just,
was tough. I like that.
That's
it's your
real shit.
responsibility, bro.
It is.
It's
As
your
a man, you need to
responsibility.
be the fit and most best mother effort you can be, bro.
Yep. And why not? Like I said, why not?
Yeah.
No one can give me no one can sit here and give me a good reason why you shouldn't be at your potential physically, like at your peak potential physically all the time. No one can sit here and change my mind about that.
And you know what, bro? You were chained up with some dogs, so you know you had to be a dog yourself.
Oh yeah, bro. You
know
have
what I'm
to.
saying?
You don't have a
So
choice.
that's where your story is different. Like you were chained up with some dogs, so you knew just from your physical place that you had to be a different. Like you had to be the most physical fit human being to protect yourself, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like I was telling y'all, when you move to a different prison, when you go in the dorm, you got to figure out, okay, I came from Odessa, so there's West Texas gangs, and they're all Mexican. West
Right.
Texas gangs, San Antonio gangs, Austin, Houston, Dallas area.
Uh-huh.
So if you're out of Odessa, you got to talk to somebody before you get your bag. You set it by your cell. Don't even walk in there.
Yeah.
Go find who is
Odessa, West Texas.
Where's the Odessa guy at? West Texas guy at? And you go talk to him. And different prisons have different rules. I didn't run with no gangs in prison. That just wasn't me.
Right.
But I'm Mexican. So some prisons run it where, okay, you're not running with the gang, but we still need to see where your heart's at.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Okay, you're going to go in the cell with this guy and that guy, and we're going to time y'all and y'all are going to go at it. Either that or you can pack your shit and you need to push that button and tell the guard that you want to get out of here.
Roll up.
Or you're going to roll up, or you're going to fight every day until you leave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Damn, son.
So it just comes with it, bro.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've only had to do it twice,
Yeah.
but it comes with it.
How
And then it's like, okay, I'm not gangbanging, but when I told y'all those riots happened, if I wasn't there with my shoes tied up, ready to go, they're gonna D me up for that, even though I don't gangbang with them.
Yeah, but you have to be able to slide.
So you're either
yeah.
gonna fight those guys or these guys.
Yeah. No, I get it
Yeah.
because
And if you fight with these guys, bro, word spreads like a high school in there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff didn't lace up. He didn't. You know what I mean?
He not solid. He not.
And then you go to another prison, and somehow, some way, some guy from that old prison ends up over there. Hey, this dude's a bitch. He did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
So
Yeah.
you don't have a choice. I could try to lay down, like I said, be peaceful all I want.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you got to realize where the fuck you're at.
Yeah.
That's the world.
That's
you live
fucking
in.
real, and that's real. That comes with life today.
Like okay, Christian values. You got to be a giver. You got to be peaceful. You can't. You know what I mean? You got to know where to draw those lines.
Yeah.
If you're a giver, like the Bible says in there, someone's gonna come ask you for something every day till you don't have shit.
Right.
And you're living by those rules, and you just get ran through.
Yeah, you don't. There's no way around it, bro. It's just, it is what it is.
That's tough. Yeah.
So based on that, bro. So okay, people usually assume the system sets you back, right? So what tools, like if there is any, did you actually gain from prison that you use everyday life now?
All right, man. There's a program nobody really knows about, man. It's called Prison Entrepreneurship Program.
Okay.
Y'all probably seen. I don't know if y'all have seen on the Facebook where my mom would post something and I'm like talking to these business guys. There's a picture of me in my prison suit talking to guys in tuxedos and shit. There's this program, bro, where not only do you have to follow the prison rule, it's okay. There's a lot of programs in prison. Most of them you can just skate through, tell them what they want to hear, and you'll get a little certificate that you can show parole.
Right.
This wasn't one of them programs, bro. This was real. Like you, not only did you have to follow the prison rules, they put other rules on top of you. You can't cuss. You can't get out of character. You got to be at school on time. You got to, you know what I mean? Like you got to carry yourself you can't.
As an entrepreneur, as a business owner.
No,
right?
you just got to carry yourself. I don't even know how to explain it, bro.
Kind of like
At your peak.
Yeah.
You got to be up here. All these prison guys are up here getting tattoos, fighting, gang banging, fucking hustling, selling stuff, stealing stuff from the laundry to sell. You can't do that. You got to be up here.
Yeah.
If you're stealing laundry and someone finds out, oh, you get homework. And it's weird. It sounds stupid, bro. It sounds stupid. Being out here, it sounds stupid, but it develops your mind to not follow the crowd and it's okay to be
Different.
to do what's right.
Yeah.
Just because it's okay doesn't mean it's right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anyways, to tie into that program, they have these business guys volunteer and they'll come in. And as part of the program, you got to develop a business plan. I have a Baylor, I graduated from, says nothing about prison, School of Business and Entrepreneurship. So that's what that's the catch. That's what you're getting out of doing all of this. So they teach you, we did Toastmasters. They teach you how to speak properly, how to put a speech together, and then you go into how to be a dad, how to be a man. They had different things along the way, but the key to it was teaching you how to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah. And you know what, bro? Like, and I want to speak on this because the way you speak, it shows. Like you speak with confidence. You speak with you have integrity, bro. Like you speak with like you know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Value. So like I think that whatever what program you went through, whether that helped it or not, it shows. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think that I just think highly of you, bro. Like whatever you've been through, like all that shit that you've been through, there's so many people that peak below, and you know that. Like prison, people always go in and out, right? And you never did that shit.
It's just it's just not worth it, bro.
It's not, and you're not a statistic.
So
that's a hard word to say. But
so
yeah.
to tie in what Favian was asking me, that entrepreneurship stuff. Now I have a side business. I'm doing this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like the biggest tool I took from there was I didn't know what overhead costs were. I didn't know what, you know what I mean? I didn't know none of that.
Yeah, and
now it's in my day to day.
And that's one
life.
thing I want to tap into is so you did run casing, right? That's how you started.
Yep.
And this is why I wanted your story because it's a comeback story, but it's an ongoing story. So now you're doing your own shit. Yeah. Now you're tying in your own business, which you like. bro, that's amazing. And I want to tap in on that. Like, what gave you that mindset, and why did you, like, what made you want to start this shit, and like, what exactly are you doing?
All right, man. Money's not everything. You know what I
Right.
mean? But at the same time, you can't do nothing without money.
Absolutely. Money's freedom.
Money is freedom. Your time is more valuable than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We all have the same 24 hours, right? You go to the gym, you study, you go to the gym. Everybody has their own way of cutting up that 24 hours, right? And you see it in their life. But at the same time, you only have 24 hours.
Right.
So if you're chasing that hourly pay, you only have 24 hours in a day.
Right.
You got to sleep, you got to eat. Even if you make $100 an hour, you only have 24 hours in a day.
You know what you're gonna make.
That's it.
Yeah.
So 16 hours, you're maxed out.
Yeah. You
That's-
know what
that's
the
it.
fuck you're making that day.
That's it. That's all you're gonna make, unless you do something else.
Yeah.
Let the money work for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Do other hustles to where it's not about how many hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I did when I was running casing, I started going to these auctions in Odessa. Started out with $80. Went and bought 2 pallets of lights from the rig. They cut the wires and everything. Two pallets. I think it was like 13, 14 lights.
$80.
$80.
Let me get that right. $80 fucking dollars.
$80 fucking dollars.
Okay. Okay.
I bought these lights. This is just like the beginning of it. That's all I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Went to Home Depot, bought the wire, bought the plugs, rewired them, put them on Facebook, $50 a piece. Like 11 of them worked. There was like 3 or 4 bad. Boom, take that money. Now I'm waiting on the next auction and putting in little savings for my check as I'm going. Now I'm at the next auction. Okay, I'm gonna buy. Let me find something else cheap. Man, everybody, these dudes are spending $100,000 in one day at the auction. I'm like, what the fuck?
You there with 80 fucking.
I'm with $80. So
Yeah.
I got $1,000 in my pocket.
That's a gangster
And
mentality.
I'm sitting next to these people, bro, and I'm raising my hand on the small shit in the back.
I love it.
Hey, who wants it? It's a fuel tank. Oh, $200, $250. Oh man, I can't do that.
Yeah, I love it.
And
I
it
love
sucks. It sucks. But then you see these big guys, and you're like, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get
Absolutely, bro.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Mentality.
That's deep.
So now I'm buying these fuel tanks, clean them up, spray paint them, whatever I got to do to them, put them on Facebook, sell those. Long story short, go into trailers, go into the bigger, start putting my money to credit. Credit is a big thing, bro.
You don't teach you that in school.
And everybody with credit cards wants to buy shoes, fucking go out to eat, go out to do this and that.
Yeah.
I get my credit right, I buy credit cards. So now I'm at the auction and I don't got to come out of pocket. So I'm happy as fuck.
Deep. Dope.
Hey,
And
throw that hand up.
not only this, I got 5 credit cards. They may only have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, whatever.
10 grand.
But I know I can talk to this lady and be like, hey, can you split this invoice and put this on this one, this one, this? So now I'm like, fuck, it's free now, in a sense. So now I swipe that card, goes to the credit card, and I hustle this, pay the credit card off, and now I just pocketed some free money.
Yeah. That's real.
I didn't have to come out of pocket at all.
Yeah.
All the expenses, whether I got to buy paint, wood, whatever, put it on the credit card. But as soon as you get that money, you pay that credit card off, put the profit up, put the profit up, put the
Heavy.
profit
Fuck
up.
yeah.
Heavy.
And then I'm on the rig, right? Working, opportunity comes up. Hey man, we want to use a different company. And my dad's on the same rig I'm on. And at the time I have 3 trash trailers there at the house that I'm trying to get rid of. Hey, we need trash trailers. What's up, kid? My dad, what's up, kid? You want to do this? Hell yeah, bring one out. Tell me when. A couple of days later, my trash trailer's on the rig. And okay, I started with $80, bro. It's not a whole lot of money, but like about 14, 15 months later, I had like 18, 19 grand off that 80. I mean, a little shit.
Mentality, bro.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love it. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now this opportunity comes to start renting stuff to the rig. And now I'm telling my dad, okay, what else do we need? What else do we need? Bro, I blow it all. Buying whatever. Spend everything. I'm like sweating because even my personal bank account's empty.
Yeah.
And we're waiting on invoices and shit.
Yeah.
But from that $80, bro, and the discipline, it paid off in the end because this opportunity came, and now light towers, frac tanks, pumps, whatever.
And you have the bread for that now.
And now I'm doing okay, bro.
No,
Heavy.
that's what I love, bro.
That's dope as fuck.
That's what I fucking love.
With $80 to sit there embarrassed in front of these dudes
and I
with
want
money.
you to fucking preach that to people. $80. $80.
That-
$80, bro.
That shit could help just regular folks out here, bro.
Absolutely.
Like,
80
take some
fucking
gain
dollars
from this shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's-
Use
that's
those credit
game.
cards the right way, and it'll change everything for you, bro.
Yeah.
Discipline, though. Who cares? Okay, you want to know what I was driving? I was driving a 2000 Honda Passport, bro.
Damn.
I drove that thing, and I went to Bank of America to start a business account. Jumped out of a 2000 Honda with the little suit I got at fucking Ross. Went in there, talked to this guy, told him what I planned to do, my business, what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
He's like, "All right, we're gonna give you a business checking account, Jeff."
Heavy.
And that's where it started, bro.
You know what, bro?
I stuck
That's
with that Honda.
fucking deep, bro.
I stuck with that Honda till I couldn't, bro. I'm pulling up, and everybody's like, and I know it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. But I gotta kill that side of me that wants to please people. Because at the end of the day, and I'm not knocking nobody. Everybody has their own idea of happiness. Some people like to drive this. Some people like to drive that. Look like this. Look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Corvettes. Nah, I'm not knocking you though.
No, I feel it.
I'm not knocking you.
I feel it though.
I'm saying if you have a goal, that shit comes last.
Yeah, it's 100.
If you're set and you can do it and it's not gonna put you in a bind, who cares? Buy whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I knew what I was going for. Because at the end of the day, you're paying for attention, bro.
You're fucking money on that.
You're
That's
literally
money.
paying
Yeah.
for attention. You're paying this much money for this to get some attention.
I'm trading in my Corvette.
Nah. Hey, I'm not knocking anybody though, bro.
No, bro, but that's real fucking spill, homie.
But you're set though.
Yeah.
You're set. It's not. Your bills ain't behind because of it. You're not struggling because of it. It's just a toy. It makes you happy. It's cool.
Yeah, but
You know
that's
what I'm
real
saying?
spill, bro, because you put everything. I think you put your future before you put your fucking present, and I don't think people get that because I still struggle with that.
Yeah.
Right? I still struggle with putting my future before my present.
And you know what? It ties back to prison, bro.
It does
Because you're in all white, look like everybody else. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know how much is on his commissary books. I don't know how much is on his because they strip you of that.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. As long as you're clean, look like you're clean, taken care of, who cares?
Right.
That's deep.
Damn, that's fucking tough.
So that's where
I love that.
That's where
I love
it
that.
stems from.
Yeah.
If you want to be cut and dry.
Yeah, and that's where you get that mentality, right?
And discipline, bro. Discipline. I went out yesterday with my brother running into people last night.
Discipline, yeah.
Hey, bro, where the fuck you been? Where the fuck you been? Where the fuck you been? Shit, they don't know. They have no fucking idea.
Yeah, bro.
What
yeah.
they think I'm just, but I've really been 16, 7. I work 12 hours on the rig and then I do another 6, 7 on my business. I sleep 3 hours for years, bro. Years.
Heavy.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, those people I was running into, not that they don't care, not like that, but at the end of the day, they don't go to sleep thinking about me. They don't give a shit.
No, exactly. You're right.
So why do I need to impress them?
Exactly. No, you're
Heavy as
A1,
fuck,
dog.
bro.
That's fucking game.
Why,
bro?
bro?
Everything you just said, bro, is heavy as fuck. You know what I mean? So a lot of people could take that, and anybody watching, I hope y'all do take that, but the main thing is discipline.
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 That's what I got. Discipline.
Moving right,
Fucking
discipline, using your money right. If you got a credit card, I mean, if you got wants, but right now you got to focus on your needs. Like what the fuck? Like, what steps do I have to take to boost myself up another 3 or 4 tiers? That way I can, like how you said, these dudes are auctioning or they're fucking getting shit like $100,000 and shit, and you got to start off at your $80.
Yep.
That's deep, bro.
But,
so
yeah, keep going, bro.
what I was gonna say on that, so you dropped a lot of knowledge that people can't take, and I'm pretty sure people, in prison, that's something that they can't prepare for. So when they get out, that's something like, okay, taking notes.
Yeah.
But what advice would you give someone still behind bars who wants to prepare for life outside of everything and all the knowledge you just spilled right there?
Behind bars, somebody
Yeah,
behind
people
bars.
people who are behind bars right now. You know what I mean? What advice would you give them to prepare for life?
Pretty much in a nutshell, when you get out of prison, it's like you got to fight that side of you that wants to put on a front like you still got it together. Like, okay, I come home, I'm 26, about to be 26, whatever. And everybody else has been out here for 5 years.
Right.
Some people partied that 5 years away. Some people are started their own businesses and already have a house and a family. Some people, so you kind of want to jump into shit real fast and put on this front like you got it together.
Right.
And it's okay to not have it together, but at least be on your way there. And don't give a fuck about who says what or who does what, because like I said, when they go to bed at night, they're not worried about you.
Right. Right.
So who cares what they think?
Fuck
is the
people's
bottom line.
opinion.
I heard something in prison, bro, and I think I seen it on Facebook, honestly, but I heard it in prison for sure because it stuck with me. This guy said it that went to go volunteer. He said, when you get out, if you want to live like nobody else is living in the future, you need to live like nobody else is living in that moment.
Yeah.
So what that means is be okay with the smaller shit, be humble, be okay with not having the fancy shit, live like no one else is living. Everybody's wearing this, wearing that, live like nobody else is living. So 10 years from now, you can live like no one else is living, as in staying home, have your own business, have your own, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro.
Heavy as fuck, bro. That's deep.
That's real.
And that's just what it takes, bro, is ducking off. And it's okay, you're going to lose friends over it.
Absolutely.
And whoever sticks with you through that, those are your people, bro.
Yeah, those are your dollars for sure,
Real
bro.
shit. That's honestly,
Not saying anybody that fucks with me that y'all ain't my people. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just giving it to y'all.
No,
Yeah.
bro, because as the more that you grow and change, you do lose people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think that you're supposed to lose those people.
Yep. And I still struggle with that. I'm a people pleaser. Like, not a people pleaser, but I try to.
Your heart's gold.
I try to save everybody.
Yeah, I feel
And
it.
you can't. You can't, bro.
I'm the same way, bro. I'll get mad at motherfuckers for doing shit that I'm not doing. I'm like, why are you not doing this? They're like, you're crazy.
Yep.
You know?
You,
I understand
You gotta just
it.
see for better.
Yep.
Right.
And I mean that in a sense, like, okay, your heart will tell you when someone needs something if you should give it to them.
Right.
But don't do it just because you're afraid to say no. Be a fucking man and stand on what you're trying to do.
The curse that we
For
have,
sure.
bro, is we want more for people than they want for themselves.
Yeah.
That's the curse we have. And it's probably for all of us, Fav included. You know what
And
I mean?
sometimes you got to give that tough love, and it's hard. Like I'm literally still struggle with that.
Yeah.
Somebody hits me up, hey, I need $10 for this. Bro, just go to sleep, and you're not gonna need you don't need the $10. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna be hungry.
It's not like my dad says. It's not the end of the world, bro. It's $10. You're gonna buy it.
I
Just
need
go to
$10
sleep.
'cause I'm
Go to
hungry.
sleep. You know what I'm saying? You'll be okay.
You'll be straight tomorrow,
Shit.
bro.
And people
Yeah.
look at you fucked up for being like that, but
No, bro, but that's got
I
you
don't
to
know,
where
bro.
you're at, and I wanted to build you up for that because, like we talked about, it's a comeback story, right? But your story's still going, bro. So the story's not done, right? Your story's not done.
no, it's not, bro.
It's far from done, and we talk about like that's why I told Five I was like he's important because everything that you're doing, bro, people go through what the fuck you go through, right? And even a lot less. And
Even if
some-
it's not prison, bro, it can be addiction. It can be
exactly
stuck in the party life. That's
Yeah.
a prison in itself. Like you're wasting time.
Mentally
man,
locked
that's
up,
A1, bro. That's
Yeah.
fucking A1. You're right, because the party life is a prison.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The addiction is a prison.
If it's taking your time in prison, you're wasting your time. You're putting your time away. That could be with anything.
And your time and energy is everything for your future.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And the way that you maneuvered your whole fucking situation, bro. This is why I want to give you grace. The way you maneuvered your whole fucking situation and you changed it all around and now you're this person. Bro, you'll be a millionaire, bro. I swear to God, you're going to be a millionaire and you're going to preach this shit to other people. You're going to inspire other people. You inspired me sitting right here, right now. I swear, bro. I'll never get out of my head that you went to the auction with $80 fucking dollars.
$80, bro. Get it
I'll
tatted.
never get that shit. I'll get $80 fucking right now.
Put it on a t-shirt. $80.
This is a
That
good,
shit is A1, bro.
this is some
You
good
show
shit,
to an
bro.
auction with $80 fucking dollars. You got balls, bro. Straight up balls and a few and manifestation.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you manifested everything, and everything that you manifesting, it's coming your way, bro. Because you're a dog, you're a real one, you're a real man, and like everything you're doing, bro, it's A1. It's everything that we go for. It's everything that we stand for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Me
y'all
Fav.
are doing the same thing, bro. Every time I
Absolutely.
turn around, Favian's on something new.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he does for a living because he does that behind closed doors, but I know what he's doing on the side because he puts it out there, and he's really set on, like I said, not worried about the hourly rate. He's trying to chase something outside of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
That's
give you
love.
props for that, bro, because
That's love.
you're
Appreciate that.
doing videos, or you're doing real estate, or you're doing something other than your day job. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Right.
And that's what it takes.
That's love.
You cannot get rich working for somebody else, bro.
You can't.
There's no
You can't,
way.
bro.
You're only making somebody else richer.
Yep. And from what I'm hearing from you, you got big dreams to start something other than your day job, bro.
Absolutely, bro. And that's the thing that we're all cooking on. Like, we want to all make money doing something that's passionate to us.
And it's, you don't realize how there's not very many people thinking on the same level that
As
we
a-
are, and the
absolutely.
people we hang out with.
Especially our fucking age.
It seems normal because luckily we're surrounded by people who think the same way. But if you look at it, bro, just look at the statistics. I fucked up like you did. Statistics. Okay, like Netflix and all that stuff. How much
Yeah.
money they're making? How many people are just sitting on they go to their job and just sit on the couch,
Exactly.
and they're okay with that, and that's cool. I don't knock nobody, bro.
Right.
One thing I've learned is everybody has their own idea of happiness. If that
Right.
makes you happy to come home and do that, cool.
Yeah.
But I shout out the people who want to step out of the box and do something different, whether it's for themselves, for their kids, for whoever. It takes a lot of nuts, and your pride's gonna get beat up on the way,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah, you're right.
That's real shit, bro. Fucking love it, bro. I'm gonna be real. This is a fucking dope ass episode.
Absolutely.
You
You are absolutely, you fucking hit shit on the head, bro. And the way you speak, bro, I would never know your background. And I want to give you props for that. The way
Appreciate
you
it.
speak and the way you hold yourself and the way you carry yourself and the way you do shit, I'm going to give you your praise, bro. I would never know your fucking background. And that's one thing that we're going to tap into. Backgrounds don't matter.
They
Future
don't, bro.
does. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
The reason that there's a reason why the windshield is bigger than the fucking rearview mirror. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's real shit, man. And then knowing you, of course, you know.
But the rearview mirror is there for a reason. You have
Absolutely.
to know where you know
Where
what I
you
mean?
come from, yeah.
what's back there.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
real
have
shit.
to remember.
Straight
what's
up,
back
you
there.
fucking right on.
Go
that.
ahead. I didn't.
Nah,
mean it. I
you're
didn't
good, bro. The only thing I was just gonna say, man, you know, cause I mean, we were close back in the day. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
you know, you still family now. You still homies now, stuff like that. Knowing you from back in the day, bro. Even back in the day, you know, you had that hustle mentality too. And one thing that I always remember is you were telling me to move to Odessa with you to get the barber license. You know,
Yeah.
and at that time I didn't understand. I said, nah, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do this. But even back then, you still try to make shit happen.
Yeah.
And seeing you now, it's like, fuck, bro, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? I love to see that. Even just hearing on your story, because a lot of this shit I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, you know, of course you went to prison, got out, you know what I mean? We ran into each other a few times, you know, it's still all love, shit like that. But like, fuck, seeing all this, bro, is just, damn, you know, the homie's good. The homie's doing good. He has the mentality's right. He's fucking just handling business, doing what needs to be done, bro. And it's just fucking, it's a really good thing to feel, to see someone that, you know, you grew up with, like, bro, fuck yeah, do that shit, bro.
Absolutely.
Real shit.
Yeah.
This next part right here, questions off the bat, just answer what's the first thing that comes to mind. Okay.
Right.
And it could be the most simplest question, or the simplest answer. And sometimes I might or might not, I'll say why. And then if I say why, the one sentence on why.
Okay.
All right. So these are the rapid fire shots right here. First one. Coffee or energy drink?
Energy drink.
Red Bull.
I mean, I like Nos, but I'll take a Red Bull. I hate coffee with a passion. I hate the smell. I hate everything about it.
Really? Yeah, coffee be fucking me up sometimes.
I hate it, bro. I
Coffee
hate
make
it.
you poop.
Why is that though? Why?
Man, one time my grandma, I was a kid and I was bugging her. I remember we were in the doctor's office. I'm being a kid. She has a cup of coffee. Let me have some. No, mijo, you're too young. So what do I think? Now I'm gonna get some.
Nah, I want it.
And I
Badass
tasted, bro, and it was just no. And even the smell of it now, to this day, all off that one sip disgusts me.
I swear she had black coffee, bro. Just pure
She probably
black.
did. You could throw a little. Some of my friends tried this on me. They tried to trick me and throw some coffee and some tea, that way they could say, "Oh, you drink coffee, bro. You're lying. You don't hate it." But when I put it to my mouth, I could smell it, bro. Like it bothers me.
That shit scarred you for life, bro.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Early bird or night owl?
Let's put it this way. I work days and I work nights. I like working nights better because I can do more during the day.
Heavy. Yeah, because everything's open.
So I guess exactly. Everything's open.
Yeah.
So I guess I like being up during the day because everything's open. I can get more done.
Right. Okay. Dope. Like real life.
And everything I do
shit.
is outside. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. One food you could eat every day and never get tired of, besides coffee.
chicken.
Chicken.
Boneless though. It's gotta
Boneless
be
chicken.
patties.
Boneless wings.
Boneless wings.
Yeah.
or chicken tenders. I could eat it for breakfast, bro. Lunch and dinner. For,
Really?
Yeah,
Chicken.
days.
Anything
Protein,
chicken
baby.
with no bones.
Protein.
Protein.
I just prefer it over. I don't really like. I'm not a steak person, bro.
Really?
I'm not.
Okay.
Damn.
Man, you could take me to
Roadhouse.
bro. I get the fried chicken at Roadhouse.
I'm never taking you to Roadhouse, bro.
Get some chicken tenders, bro. Okay. First thing you do when you wake up.
First thing I do when I wake up, I gotta brush my teeth, bro. I have to.
Felt that.
That's a big thing for me. Is just the feeling.
Taste that morning breath and
Yep.
shit. Okay.
I can't do it.
If you had to give up music or TV forever, which one goes?
Man. If I had to choose, I would say TV. I don't watch TV, but I don't listen to music a lot either. I can drive from here to Odessa with nothing on the radio.
Pure silence.
Pure silence.
So you're comfortable with your thoughts.
Damn, bro.
You're
You
comfortable with
different.
just-
with my
silent.
thought. I'm just constantly.
You're different. You're different, bro. You're different.
Dope. Okay. Who plays you in a movie about your life?
Who plays me?
Your brother.
My brother.
Yeah.
Like a celebrity, like an actual actor. Or-
Yeah, like any type of movie. Like who plays you in a movie about your life? Like if there's a movie, that movie is about your life.
I'm gonna say The Rock, bro.
The Rock.
Oh,
The Rock.
okay.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Dream vacation spot.
Dream vacation spot. I've always been fantasized with the pyramids in Mexico.
Okay. The Mayan pyramids.
Yeah, the Mayan pyramid. All that stuff is fascinating to me.
Dope,
So I'd
okay.
love to
Dope.
go down there and check all that out, bro.
Would you like to know more history about that, or like you?
Yeah,
just wanna be
I would just
sightseeing?
like to. I just can't wrap my mind. I'd like to see it in person. I'm a visual person. See it, touch it, like really be there. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Okay.
And I've never been out of the country, so I mean, besides like border towns in Mexico, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Dope. Favorite slang or phrase you still use from back in the day?
Same. Dang.
What's happening?
Probably weak. That's weak.
That's weird.
Okay,
That's some
that's
weird
good.
shit.
Yeah, that's some weak shit. I was
Yeah.
weak. That was weak.
Yeah, I like that.
If you could instantly master one skill, what would it be?
Instantly. Dang. My son has me in archery now, bro. So probably that.
Dope. All
Dope.
right.
That's
he
Right
It's
was
on.
different. It's different. Like way out of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's sick.
yeah, my son's got me doing that. And I've always wanted to do it as a kid, and as an adult now I can actually buy it. So
Yeah.
I'm more
So
entertained than
you
he
want to
is.
be able to shoot 3 arrows at one time and hit all fucking.
Yeah.
That's dope. I only see
Put that
like
apple. Put the apple on my head, dog.
Let's try it right
on
now.
the next episode.
Next podcast is gonna start off with a murder or with a bullseye.
We're gonna have you sign a fucking paper, bro. All right. So you basically talked about this earlier, but it is a question. Would you rather be rich and unknown or famous and broke?
Rich and unknown.
Yeah, the second
I'm low
option.
key. I'm low key.
Yeah, rich and unknown. You're basically paving that path right now. Dope. Okay. That's the end of the rap questions. I think every fucking answer was pretty solid, pretty dope.
That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. Cool. So back to you did talk about you just didn't you're more hard headed as a young one. Looking back, what do you think younger you needed to hear to avoid going down the path that you went down? Like I know you said your pops was talking to you, saying some shit, and you just didn't choose to hear. What do you think that you did need to hear that will kind of like just finally speak to you?
That's hard, bro, because I feel like I was told all the right things, but I didn't have, like I said, my dad worked a lot, so
Right.
when he did come home, so I needed somebody there to really be a mentor to me. Ask me about my day, give me, you know what I mean, give me some accountability, I guess.
Heavy.
It was hard for me to hold myself accountable because, like I said, I didn't have anybody to give me that. I was the oldest.
Right.
So to have somebody there to hold my hand along the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, let's go. Come on. This is what we're doing.
And what did you do? Did you fuck up today? Did you do, you know what I mean? How was your day? Tell me. Like,
Yeah.
just somebody there, like, to be a positive ear for me. So I guess not so much as hearing something, but being able to
Listen to you.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Right.
All right. I got another question. What do you think about Andrew Trujillo?
Man, besides the shorts he's got on right now, I'm just playing. That's my boy, man. This dude. Let's put it this way. He's one of the only friends that lasted with us because there were so many of us. There's like 5 of us all within a couple years of each other. We'd bring a friend, maybe 2 or 3 days. One of us don't like him. We all end up fighting him, or he don't get along with the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they never come back.
Right.
Drew's been there, tackle football, fucking fighting, whatever. He's coming back the next day.
Yeah.
That
It's a
shit.
real-
And he's been here ever since. Solid. I've never, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
I
dope.
can't say nothing bad about Drew, bro.
He's alright, but nah, that's my boy, man. That's my brother for life, bro.
If I was in a situation, Drew's gonna show up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's deep. That's dope as
Even
fuck.
if I haven't talked to him, he's gonna show up.
That's
Or
dope
if
as
there's a
fuck.
party or whatever, and I invite him, Drew's coming.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck, man. Okay, so obviously we go way back. You know what I mean? You go way back with Drew. You said it yourself. We used to share clothes, shoes, shit like that. Live a life. We've been around the Hops apartments and shit like that. What is one core memory from back in the day? And it doesn't even have to involve any of your friends or anything, but like, what is something that it just sticks with you and you just remember it? It's like, damn, that was back in the day. Something that just sticks with you.
Just that whole little stint, bro, where we were just together every day. Man, we probably went to school. I don't know. We were skipping school every day, riding around in the red, what was it? Tahoe.
Yeah.
Every day, bro. It was just, we were on a mission to be together. That's all, bro. That's
Yeah.
it.
Real shit though.
Whether you had to come pick me up, I had to sneak out my window, or we had to go, you know what I mean?
I remember sneaking up. Yeah.
We were just trying to figure out how we could be riding together, and that was it. And
Real shit.
life was that simple. Ride around, do whatever we were doing, and shit was cool.
That's dope, bro. That's some real shit, man. Because I do remember those days too, and fuck, such a beautiful sight, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And now we're here sitting on the couch, on the podcast episode, dropping some knowledge, and people are tuning in, talk about Drew Shorts and shit like that.
Everybody's doing good, bro. Everybody's doing good.
Everybody is, man. I love to hear it, bro. Okay, so we are about that at that point. To end the episode. Ricky, is there anything that last thing that you want to ask him, or anything that what's on your mind right now? Or?
No, man. I just think that I just want to give you praise, bro. There's nothing I want to ask you. I think you covered everything, but I think just giving you praise on like where you come from and what you're doing. I respect it as a man, and you inspire people, bro. Not just your kids, but like you inspire others. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. And like I'm watching you, I'm peeping you, I'm following you.
Yeah,
You know, I'm a leader, you're a leader. Leaders learn off leaders, you know what I'm saying? Fav's a leader. And I just want to give you praise, bro. There's no questions. You answered everything. I think that whatever you're doing, bro, like I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give you that. So
I appreciate y'all,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I appreciate y'all even invited me. It was the last thing you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was gonna watch y'all. I was gonna cheer y'all on. You know what I mean? But I didn't expect to be here, and I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't need to. Y'all are my boys. I mean, I'm gonna support it all the way. But y'all put me on this couch, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you being here, most definitely, bro. I remember me and him talked about co-hosting and, you know, getting people on and stuff. And then one day he just randomly hit me, "Hey, Jeff," like, you know what I mean? He has a story and shit like that. And in my mind, I'm like, "Fuck, that is good. That would be a good ass one." You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, shout out you, bro, giving us your time coming over here. Shout out Ricky, you know what I mean? Because you've been about it, bro, you know, on the whole co-hosting thing. Yeah. And, you know, that's what we want to do. We just want to, you know, get some solid people on here. Obviously, you dropped some fucking heavy-ass gems. Knowledge for people. $80. $80. Start off at $80. Yeah. Y'all remember the 80, man.
Yeah, straight up.
So, I mean, based on that, bro, Jeff, is there anything that you want to say to the audience, to the people who just tuned in the whole episode, people who can relate to you, people who maybe might not relate to you, or anything like that? Is there anything that you do want to say to the audience?
I'm not gonna give a whole spiel, bro. We've been talking for a while. Mm-hmm. Just the key things, like it's not that bad. Everything has an end. It's not the end of the world. Whatever the hell you got going on, it's gonna pass, and you're gonna wake up, and you're gonna have a fresh start.
Yeah.
And discipline is key. Know what you want. Everybody has goals. Everybody has dreams. Not everybody has goals.
Yeah.
So
that's heavy.
And if you're not chasing it, it's just a dream, bro.
There's a difference between dreams and goals.
Big difference between dreams and goals. Everybody has a dream of getting rich, getting this, getting that. But how many people are chasing it? And if you are chasing it and nobody knows, you're struggling, nobody's watching, nobody's giving you props, nobody's congratulating you, nobody's, you know what I mean, giving you all the things most people need, just keep going, bro. Who cares? Keep it going, keep it pushing, no matter what. It's gonna happen. As long as you're paving your road, it's gonna happen. Yep. Yeah. Plant those seeds, bro. Just keep planting them seeds.
Fuck yeah. Build your garden, bro. Take care of your garden, because that's what it's about. You gotta have some healthy fruits, healthy vegetables, you know, keep the grass green, keep it growing, cut the grass, get rid of the snakes, and then just keep it moving. Love to hear it, man. So, yeah, again, thank you so much, bro, for coming on. That is probably, we're going to go ahead and end this episode right here. Shout out Ricky, shout out Jeff, y'all, you know, coming through. Overall, I think this was like one of the solidest episodes that we have had. You know, everything we talked about, just keep it real, keep it genuine, and that's what the people got. And that's what we got, you know what I mean? Even me, myself, you know, the stories moved me. You know what I mean? It even motivated me on my end. It's like, yeah, you know what? You know, I've been pushing, but I can fucking push harder. Like, there's a lot of room that I can fucking be doing, bro. So, again, bro, thank you so much for sharing your information, your knowledge, and whatever you had to do, bro. It means a lot to us, because we did want a solid episode. We wanted a solid person.
Straight up, bro.
And I know the audience could appreciate that as well.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, my brother.
No doubt, my bro.
Yes, sir.
It's all love, my bro. It's all love. Shake
yes, sir.
I want to fuck your mic up. All right, so that's the end of the episode, y'all. Much love for everybody showing up, man. Y'all leave some comments below. Show some love. If y'all got, you know, questions on here, you know, we'll answer them in the comments. If y'all got anything that you do guys want to talk about or anything, but just show some love, man. And y'all be prepared for the next episodes on Five Spot.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
Have a blessed night and good night.
Yes. Good shit, bro. That was A1, dog. You killed that. That was way good fucking, Chandler.